And we want today talk about two things, and one of them is Sfirat Omer. And the question with the Sfirat Omer, we see that the Bible is saying that we should do it by 7 weeks and 7 complete weeks to account. What does it mean? It means that in 7 weeks, from the day that we start to get out from Egypt until the day that we are going to accept the Torah, that's the days, that's the 7 weeks. In these 7 weeks, the question is, are we climbing up by stages of the pureness and holiness to get to the holy day that we are going to accept the Torah, or opposite, that we went down, getting further and from the big day of coming out from Egypt? How we see it? It means it's up to Shavuot or from Leil HaSeder. That's the question. So we count 1, 2, 3. It means we're going up. Meaning we're stepping up to get by the stages until we get there on the highest stage, which is on Shavuot nights, or Shavuot, let's say Musaf, in the morning, that we are going to the wedding between Israel and the Torah. That's where we're going. And we see that when we're climbing up, but that stages, very interesting is that, why 7 weeks? Why not 8 weeks? Why not 10 weeks? It's exactly the Torah said 7 weeks. No, but the question is why 7? It might be some others too. If you look on the creation, and we have the 10 Sfirot, Keter, Chochma, Binah, Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yisod. So the Zohar says, and Eliyahu Navi says that in Patach Eliyahu, that the first 3 never damaged and the 7 was damaged, and etc. So by that, where it start? On the Chesed. What we are going to rebuild from the Chesed to the Malchut. Livnot Mechadash. From where? From the Chesed until Malchut. As the Chesed, Gvura, Tiferet, Netzach, Hod, Yisod, Malchut. 7. So by the 7s, of course, each one of them include 7. So 7 by 7, that's 49. So what is going to be the first day is the Chesed of the Chesed. And the second day, Gvura Sheba Chesed. On the 7th day, yes, on the 7th day, Malchut the Chesed. On the 8th day, Chesed the Gvura. On the 14 days, the Malchut the Gvura. On the 15 days, Chesed the Tiferet, and etc., etc. What's going to be the last one? What's going to be the 49? Malchut the Malchut. We see how it's built, and when we look on the Sfirat Omer, we're doing that.
So you're saying in the beginning we're counting up, but from Sfirot we're counting down.
Spirit, you're going up.
Right. But the Sfirot we're counting from above down.
Yes, because we want to rebuild them. You can't rebuild from down to up.
You have to rebuild from up to down.
From up to down. That's the way that it's built from beginning. If you want to rebuild something, you have to build it as it's built originally.
So it started, the foundation was Keter.
Yes, but the first 3 one was there. The Keter bring the Chochma.
Right.
Chochma bring the Binah.
Right.
The Binah bring the Chesed. And etc., etc., etc. So if I want to rebuild it, I have to do it as exactly as they was built from the beginning. So that's where we go. Now there is one thing in the halakha that I really want to. I can't say this is the halakha, but Rabbi Yosef Chaim is saying that, and we have to be just careful, because we can't account twice. We can account only once, and even if you account by mistake, you have to be careful how to account it, not be able. אם אתה סופר, צריך לשים לב שתספור פעם אחת בצורה מסודרת, ולא פעמיים. אוקיי?
לא להגיד פעמיים אותו הדבר.
אי אפשר, כי לא נחשב לך פעמיים. זה נחשב פעם אחת. Now, I want to say, Rabbi Yosef Chaim say that. When we are praying in public, so the Shaliach Tzibur is starting, Birshut, etc., etc. He is accounting, and we are replying. Yes? Rabbi Yosef Chaim say no. Be careful. Why? Because when the rabbi, when the Shaliach Tzibur is saying, might be that you account with him. So you can't account again.
This is because the Reuveny said this.
Huh?
The Reuveny, if you have a kavanah to not be yoitz, then it's okay.
Yes.
If you don't have the kavanah, you can yoitz like
Yeah,
this.
that's it.
But we're only saying amen on the bracha, not on the counting.
No.
If you count already, you can make a brucha. As if the shliach tzibur count,
No.
and you don't think to not to be yoitz.
But he says, first he says a bracha, we say amen.
Yes.
Then he counts. We don't say anything. We then do our own
Yes.
bracha.
Only you
and
listen.
count.
Only you listen to him.
Right.
But you listen to him.
If you
Yes.
listen,
You
don't
might be
think
inside
to
of
be
that,
not
you are
yoitz,
repeating after him.
You don't think to be not yoitz, then yes, shittas, you yoitz.
You have to think, concentrate, and saying yourself,
Correct.
I'm not going to get out by his bracha.
Yeah.
So just what you have to do to yourself, and then you can make a bracha by yourself, and then make an account.
What about if I do it before he starts his bracha?
Fine, no problem.
The same thing you say, Rabbi Yosef Chaim say, I think the same thing, Friday night when you say Vachili, to have the kavanah to not be yoitz bevachili. Why?
Yes,
Because
exactly.
if you yoitz bevachili, you can moitz
You can
your
say,
wife. Your
yes.
wife is the raisa.
Wow.
The Rabbi Yosef Chaim said.
So what he's doing, what Rabbi Yosef Chaim saying? First the audience,
What's the audience?
Hakahal,
Akal.
then the rabbi. Oh, then there is no problem.
There's
Yes,
a problem by him.
no, because he's only one. He can concentrate himself. He is a shaliach tzibur to say, I'm not getting out by the public.
It's nice, very nice. A good idea. This.
And then he said, everybody says, he said the Shem Yichud, he said everything, and they said, and then come to the bracha. Everybody said the bracha, accounting, and then the shaliach tzibur saying. Oh, then they continue.
Yeah, this is good.
Excellent. I liked it very
Who
much.
make this? Who make like this? Yes,
Rabbi Yosef Chaim, I'm doing it in the shul.
Okay, you. I ask if the people in the world doing this.
Well, I was in Mevaseret.
Yeah.
I insist by that, and I told them, listen, that's the way to be shul. Please be careful, and just start doing it.
Uh-huh.
So there is a way. There is a halacha like that to be able.
Yes,
And it's
important.
very and
It's important
there is
halacha,
a point. There is a point.
People don't know. People don't know.
Of course, people don't know. And some people don't pay attention. He accounts with the shaliach tzibur.
I thought one of the reasons why you let him go first is because you may not be sure the actual day you're on anymore.
No, but there is a solve. There is a solution for that.
Yeah.
Because before starting, the shaliach tzibur says,
Yesterday.
yesterday it was 16.
Today is.
That's it. Everybody know. If yesterday is 16, today is etc. So that's
I
exactly
make
what we
this a lot
saw.
of times. Yesterday be 16. I make this a lot of times.
So before we start, the shaliach tzibur is everybody don't forget yesterday was 16. And then B'shut Rabotai, he signs the Shem Yichud, doing everything, and then they say, because now they know what to say,
Right.
here they count, he canceled his mind to say, I'm not going to get out by the audience, and then he is going out.
Very good.
That's one of the points for us. Please try following that, and will not have problems with the audience, like counting by mistake, like many other things. We just straight it up. That's something short for Sfirat Omer. And of course, at this time of the year, we don't have any kavanos, nothing we don't do, because there is nothing there, only Sfirat Omer, because we rebuilt everything. At the time we see in the parasha the case of the kings, the 8 kings that they died, etc.
The 7?
7.
Right.
מה
Edom.
זה הזמן שהיה מקרא המלכים. השבעה המלכים, that's the time exactly. And this is the time where we go. And we have to be careful not to mix between two things. One of them is, I don't know how to say it in English, סימני אבלות, that we're going on this time.
סימני אבלות. אבלות is like somebody sit shiva, have to cry.
Somebody passed away, so you have
אבלות.
to keep like, shaving, listen to music, etc., etc.
This meaning avelut.
So-
The same thing as in.
So in these days we're doing it until Lag BaOmer. But
You can make cutting the hair.
yes. So we have to be careful, because these days are very chesed days of chesed. We have to do a lot of chesed, a lot of love to other people. It's not have to be like,
This is
not in the right-
you know?
and we have to be like on the opposite, to love people, to give more, to do more chasadim.
Is that because there's a din?
No, opposite. Opposite, it's a
The
chesed
Rekhadosh
time.
The Rekhadosh say it's like Chol HaMoed.
It's like a chol
Chol
hamoed.
HaMoed.
All the days of the Omer.
Yes.
Yom Tov.
And so we have to try to make as much as we can more chasadim and more mitzvot for ourselves, to be able to say, to practice exactly how holy are these days. Parallel, yes, there is a problem that's happened with Rabbi Akiva students. Whatever happened, the 24,000 of them passed away. And again, from where? What was the source? The source that this is coming, it was from not loving each other, not to be patient to each other. So opposite, because of this reason, we see we have to do more mitzvot, love each other, give to each other, helping each other, and that's really the time. For the haircut, the Mekubalim is not cutting the hair until Shavuot. And that's not is coming because of the Simanei Avlut. It's coming from different reasons. So all the Omer, we don't cut the hairs. We wait one day before the Shavuot, we're doing haircut. Why? Because we're going to the wedding. And it's not nice to come to be a chatan of the wedding and come like schlumper.
Big hair.
So that's not the right things to do. Huh?
Schlepper.
Yeah. So we just be careful in doing that and following these days, and we have to be really study as much as we can more Torah and doing more chasadim, and this is our time. That's a shame that we'll do and we'll continue, and shortly we're going to see the Mashiach coming in.
Amen. Thank you very much.